Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 34 of the Project 50 challenge. Things are getting closer, Almost scared because not that I don't want it to end. I mean, it'd be nice once it ends, but it's like, oh wow, now I have to kind of take a good look at what I've learned and who I want to be and be that person. But I know that's just the fear talking, the old life, really struggling to regain control. Today was really, really, really good. Really, really good. I have this thing where I go to like West London, Ladbroke Grove, and I just walk and walk and walk, and I go past the markets. There's food there, just nice things to see. My old church is there, Whole Foods pass on the way. Like, it's really fun. I just really enjoy doing it. It can take as long as you want it to take, but it takes roughly like 33 or 4 hours and like close to like 16,000 steps, something. At least that's what my watch said. But I really enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed. So I was buzzing off that, had a really nice time. It's great being out and about. And I was really grateful for everything. Tasted some new meals as well. I need like a food blog. I'm not even really a foodie. Well, that's what we all say, but I'm not a foodie like that. But I just thought, it's nice whenever you eat something new, Anyway, so just really, really good. Really, really good. I was thinking today as well, there's a big thing I see among this spiritual channels on YouTube about doing shadow work, and I was always like, okay, what's shadow work? I'm already trying to master meditation, or not even master, but just carry it out regularly. Like, is there really any time for shadow work? And some people are like, oh, if you're not doing the work, if you don't do the shadow work. And I think something that I thought was really meaningful was when I heard someone talk about positive spirituality, but as a bad thing, like surface spirituality. And even though that may not apply to me in one sense, where, I don't know, maybe there were two senses of the word, but the sense that did was just taking in the knowledge and not actually doing anything. Not doing the meditation, not doing the shadow work, not observing oneself. And I was like, that's kind of true. That's been me for a long time, and probably part of the reason why I wouldn't necessarily want to say, oh, I'm spiritually aware, or I'm awake, or I've evolved, because it's like I read the books, but I haven't done anything about it yet, And I was reading a really interesting book when this Project 50 challenge started. Don't know why, never remember the name, but there was supposed to be like 4 important parts of life. And I think it's life, living, love, and 2 others. I get it, and probably come back and talk about it. But what was very interesting is with life, immediately it was activity, energy, So it's like life is nothing if not lived. And it's especially in this our intellectual world, or in my intellectual world, it's always good to remember that life is immediately about the living, not the thinking and the being in the past or in the present. And it has to be, because by definition, if you are in the moment, you are living. You have to be living. And if you're not in the moment, you're not living, So why am I here? Yeah, something. Anyway, it just made me think you still have to do the work, is really what I'm saying. And bought a book on shadow work and I think I opened the first chapter, scribbled down a few words, but then just so many things to do. And then I'm doing the Breaking the Habit of Being Oneself, or Myself, or Yourself, whatever the book is called. And by Joe Dispenza, by the way. And I think week 2 of the meditation plan is when one takes a good look at oneself and says, what are the habits and the thoughts and the emotions holding us back? And I thought it was very interesting, because I also have a journal. There's meant to be like a men's journal that I bought off Amazon. If you're interested, probably put the link down below. I'll probably do it this time. Actually, I always say that because I hear everyone say, but this time I'll do it anyway. I think yesterday the entry was, can you name one thing about yourself that is holding you back? So this theme keeps coming up, and I feel shadow work deals with that, you know. And I think as I was crossing over to week 2 of the meditation plan, it's for tomorrow, but I was thinking about it today. It really got me thinking, what things are you doing or not doing that's holding you back? And I had a moment like maybe an hour ago, and I started getting really anxious. And I think it's because somehow, some way, I'm probably avoiding the conversation with myself, which is unreal because I like to feel like I don't run away from my thoughts. Like, how can I? But I think there are certain things that I do run away from. And I'll give you an example just for transparency, and maybe it can help you. Let's say I need to do a certain task for work. So I say, you have to do it today, Monday. Today is not Monday, but an example it is. You have to do it today because if you leave it any longer, it'll pile up and you'll probably have to end up staying up. Let's say I say this on Sunday. Hope I haven't lost you. Let's say I say this on Sunday, but it's what I want to do on Monday. Let's say I've even given myself a buffer too. Like, if you don't do it on Monday, you won't die, but you'll probably need to do a little bit on Tuesday. But you know what? By all means, be started by Wednesday, or else you'll definitely have to stay up. So, Monday comes, and then I'm like, and this is the thing, I don't actually know what I'm like, but the opportunity to do the work arises, but I don't do it. Maybe I say to myself, nah, you could do it on Tuesday, it'll be okay. Or you could do it a little later. That conversation, what happens that enables me to leave what I'm supposed to be doing and do something else, is what I wanted to get to grips with today. And I was anxious about that because I know something is going on. I'm having this kind of conversation, and because I'm probably used to having these conversations, I don't even need to have it fully fleshed out. Hello, everyone. No matter how much space one has on one's phone, if you don't delete the videos, eventually it'll catch up with you. Here is the lesson of the day. Because my phone just spluttered and gave up on me while I was like in the midpoint of my soapbox rant. And I just realized, hey, the timer has stopped. So I'm back. And apologies if in the earlier parts of the video you hear me chewing gum. Really sorry about that. Yeah. So just to finish off, I was saying, I want to get to the bottom of the thoughts or the conversations or the emotions I have when it's time to do work. And instead of doing what I'm supposed to do, I procrastinate and do something else. Because I think that over the years, with the habits I formed, the negative ones, I don't even know if it's a long conversation or a coherent conversation. I may have reached the stage where the part of me that is procrastinating is speaking in sign language or, gang signs to the part of me that should be doing the work. And so it's so quick. Maybe I just expect myself to set work and actually not do it until I need to do it, Yeah, so that's what I kind of want to sit with for the rest of the day and tomorrow. Really just to work out what's going on, And yeah, so I just thought I would share that with you. So if any of you guys are probably because that may not be shadow work per se, I don't know, but it sounds like it, because maybe the aspects of myself that I kind of need to deal with that I'm not dealing with, So yeah, I'm sure it's probably shadow work. But if it's not and you know what it is, you could say in the comments. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about it just in case any of you guys are having that kind of discussion with yourself. You know, you're thinking, I think it's very important because the sides we don't see, the blind sides, which I'm guessing by very definition should be the shadow, they can make us feel like just stepping up today and trying to be positive is all it takes. But they're working in the shadows, literally, you know, and making things harder for us. So, yeah, I'm going to stop there because I'm in a supermarket. I'm a car parker supermarket, and my eyes are just darting left, right, and center. So I just thought I would share that. But you know what? I really, really enjoyed the day, and I'm really, really grateful for the amount of fun that I had. I really, really enjoyed it. And it's always great to do fun stuff, you know. We'll have to try and do as much as we can. So take care of yourself. I'll see you tomorrow. It's getting closer. I don't know if you celebrate Christmas. You know, I hope you're grateful and looking forward to it. At very least the food, you know. And I hope everybody who's struggling with like the cold and maybe you can't afford to like put on your heater, I pray like something happens and that, you know, you can kind of like improve that situation, because it can't be easy when it's this cold, you know. And I'm also grateful with what I can do to make it a little easier for myself. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.